James Holmes had his first appearance in court today. You know, obviously this is the Colorado shooting suspect. I think we have some video of him sitting there in court, and he's looking very kind of, I don't know, depressed maybe? I'm getting different interpretations of this video.
Right.
I think he's looking like he's about to cry. Other people say that he looks like he's about to fall asleep, that he maybe is bored.
Yeah, well, you know, he looks a bit like a zombie in the sense that he seems zoned out, right? And then from time to time he would close his eyes, open his eyes. The whole thing lasted about 11 minutes. I mean, look there, he looks incredibly strange. I don't know what that look is.
Yeah, I mean, he looks overwhelmed, but it also looks like maybe he's on medication. But of course, this is all speculative at this point.
Right, and authorities say that they don't have any information on whether he is or is not on medication. And honestly, all we're doing is looking at this, video as you are and trying to guess as to what the hell is going on inside that crazy mind, which is probably not a fruitful exercise.
No, it's, I don't think it is either. And this kind of goes back to, I think, what we were talking about last Friday on the show, which is kind of this media obsession with, like, what's the next nugget? What can we talk about now? I mean, obviously, we see what we expected to see. The judge is going to hold him, on suspicion of first-degree murder. There's enough information available that he's not really willing to grant him bail, which I think makes perfect sense. But we also have some new information.
Could you imagine if he got bail?
I know, right? I mean, and there's little things in the requirements, like he's not allowed to reach out to any of the victims, obviously.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shocking. Okay.
But so we also have some new information that, people are kind of starting to speculate about whether or not, if he's charged, if he's going to be, if the death penalty is going to be on the table, which is months and months in the future. And Colorado does have a death penalty, but only one inmate has been executed since 1977.
And they only have 3 guys on death row as we speak, which, I mean, I guess they're the anti-Texas. And somebody made a good point about it. They're like, look, use it or lose it. I mean, and I would vote for losing it, right? Mm-hmm. But it's a little comical to have 3 guys on death row and only 1 guy executed since 1977. In essence, you don't have the death penalty. The flip side to that argument is, well, maybe they're saving the death penalty for guys like James Holmes. And
maybe.
Only in cases like this are they absolutely confident that the death penalty makes sense, which is actually not that bad an argument.
Yeah, like maybe they're saving it to make sure that the individual obviously was caught red-handed, that there was enough witnesses there, it's caught on video, they can actually, see him committing the act if there's a confession there, all of those things. And obviously, it's a massacre. I mean, 12 people were killed.
Right, and if you're not going to give the death penalty to James Holmes, then pack it up. You're not using it at all.